Pastilla, do you mind
Yes?
giving us a heal? It's better. I think hers is even better than ours. Good stuff.
Sure.
She buffs us with Valor. Okay. I guess the first thing we need to do is get Mission back in the party. HK's role is done now, so add her back in. She's leveled up as well.
What?
So we'll level her up. Attributes. Is a good question, eh? We could give her wisdom, but like, why? She doesn't have force powers. I don't even know why she has 11 wisdom to begin with. Give her another point in dex. Probably won't matter, if I had to guess, but maybe. Yeah, I'll give her dex. Skills. We'll go with stealth and awareness for this level up, as well as... It's probably going to be computer use for 1. And then... Yeah, definitely a point in computer use, and then... security, I think. Even though security is a worthless skill, technically. Yeah, it's fine. She has received Master Scoundrel's Luck, which is what? That's your feats. Master Scoundrel's Luck is the heights of their abilities. Scoundrels can seem to regularly defy the odds to survive, so it's a +6 to defense. It's always active. Seems like every class has a version of this feat that gives like 6 to defense. At least the Jedi do for sure. As for me, my next level up, I don't know what I'm going to pick next. Probably the next level of lightsaber combat. Maybe another point into power attack. I don't know. That remains to be seen. Let's check our journal, right? So, completed quests. Quite a bit done. Karth, Pastilla, Juhani, HK. We gotta repair HK. Fair trade with the Jawas. That's probably the first thing on the docket. We need to talk to Iziz. Quest for the Starforge. We've already gotten the piece there. We've got to deal with Mission's brother at the Zarqa office. Got to buy the poison for the Gizka. Canderous we need to talk to on the ship. Pastilla's mother we need to deal with now. And then the Sand People Chieftain as well. We need to take that to Zarqa, as well as we mustn't forget the Desert Raid plate, skull plates that we have to sell to what's his name in Faza's lodge. Faza. Iziz. You of your kind, Iziz of Jawa, would thank for what was done. Mine have returned because of you. It is as was agreed, as Iziz hoped it was. I have things to give you. Take and be welcome. That will be fine. Good luck. You are a good friend of the Jawas, and we will remember when your kind are gone. Ask if there is anything you need. Journal entry added. Experience points received, 350, and items received. What did he give us? Let's find out. He gave us an Ichani shield, apparently. And anything else? Is that it? Really? That's it? I thought he was going to give us, like, droid parts or something. Like, because he's a Jawa, he's supposed to... He goes around the desert and collects abandoned... or whatever. That's fine, I guess. I guess they don't technically have the sand crawlers yet. They will once Zarqa leave. Show new items, that's the only one. Okay, well, and the quest in my journal was fair trade. Iziz was very grateful for your help in rescuing his tribe mates from the Sand People Enclave. Good stuff. So, active quests. Next up on the docket is probably going to be Pastilla's mother, and Telemachus will have noticed that Pastilla has been very quiet on the way back, so he's gonna talk to her now.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Are you going to give the holocron to her?
Do you think I should?
Well, that depends. Do you need it more than she does?
I would like to keep something to remember Father as much as she would. I'll think about it. I should try and remember my training. I should be able to let go of this, but I can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
It's alright, Pastilla, I understand. Journal entry added. Pastilla's mother. Pastilla's father's holocron has been found out in the desert, still intact. Pastilla is unsure, however, whether she intends to give it back to her mother. Part of her thinks she should keep it for herself. She and her father were close. Either way, it is probably a good idea to return to her mother at the cantina. Of course, we will do that. But I think before we do that, we're going to go and have a word with Grif, I think. So, let's speed over there, deal with that first. And I think we're going to be doing a little bit of buying and selling. Along with Grif, I guess we can stop by the Hunter's Lodge. We can also turn in the nonsense for Zarqa as well. Breeze by the cantina, we'll double back. Give Pastilla a little time to think about whether she wants to give that holocron over. Is that the swoop office? That's the swoop office. Which means... this is the Zarqa office. Whoa. Forgive me for the intrusion, human. My name is Senivek. I believe you dropped this datapad, and I wish to return it to you. I'm sorry, there must be some mistake. There is no mistake, human. This datapad is yours, and yours alone. Please, take it. Thanks. My pleasure, human. You should examine it to make sure it is not broken. Goodbye, human. Journal entry added. Items received. Intriguing. A Geno Harridan. A Twi'lek named Senivek has given you a datapad he claims you dropped. On the datapad is a cryptic message. The Geno Harridan say to see Hulas on Manon. Come alone, or not at all. Very intriguing. Alright, let's look at the journal. The datapad, rather. There it is. This datapad contains a single short, cryptic message. The Geno Harridan say to see Hulas on Manon. Come alone, or not at all. Alright. Well, he doesn't really know if he's gonna take them up on that offer, but like he's smart enough to read the body language of the guy, and that's why he took the pad. It's like, yeah, this is yours, but you know, this is what we're giving you this because reasons. I don't know, maybe there's some work to be had. Maybe there's some credits to be made. We'll have to see. I don't know yet myself. I've actually never done the Geno Harridan quests. I know that, well, I won't spoil it for you folks, in case you haven't done them either. I know what they are, but, I'd have to see whether I'd want to do them. Anyway, let's go inside the Zarqa office. That vibrating camera shit is pretty disconcerting, I must say. Not sure whether that was just the scenery being crazy there, but, well, let's talk to the corporate lady here.
Greetings again from the offices of Zarqa Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have Gaffy sticks to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Do we have any of the other ones? No, we don't, so yes. Here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zarqa Corporation thanks you.
Little do you know. That amount will suffice.
I'm sure. Zarqa Corporation thanks you again.
Journal entry added, credits received 500, experience points received 1300, and items lost, the Chieftain's Gaffy. It's good. Journal entry was... Sand People. You have brought the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy to the Zarqa office, fulfilling your agreement with them. And fair trade. Isis was grateful for your help in rescuing his people from the Sam People Enclave. His tribe members, rather. We have Pastilla's mother, yes, which we still have to do. Before we do that, however, let's have a chat with Mission's deadbeat brother over here, who has made his way just fine to the Zarqa office. And I think I'm going to save before I do that.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
You don't say.
Save it, Grif. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's, more of a job for your friend here.
Come on, Grif, get to the point.
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and, very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
Really? So what does this have to do with me?
I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch, and now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Grif, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
What a shame. What a damn shame. I'm just beaming that Mission is handling things. She's a strong, independent blue woman who don't need no Grif no more. But that's what you get for dealing with the Exchange. Well, I can't really be a hypocrite here. Oh, God, I want to say that, though. Don't worry, Grif, we'll get those tack glands for you. Well, I don't know exactly. We might look for them. Why isn't there an option 3? I'll think about it. You know, leave them hanging. Oh, damn it. Oh, God. Don't, like, it expresses so much concern. I don't give a shit about Grif. I give a shit about Mission, and this is her brother. He doesn't want to see him come to harm anyway because he's a deadbeat, but Mac doesn't have any ill will against him, really. He doesn't hate him. He despises him, but he doesn't hate him, you know? He doesn't want him dead. Alright, Grif. I will look for your glands if I have time.
Yeah, I knew you'd come through for me. You won't regret this. You'll see. Just don't take too long, okay? This guy from the exchange could stop by any day. I kind of told him I already had the stuff, so if he shows up and I'm empty-handed, well, let's just say I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, you better hope it doesn't. It's not gonna be me that bails you out. I can tell you that. I said I wasn't gonna get involved in missions, brother, but, you know, maybe there is money to be made. It's always an option. We don't know if we'll find these damn things, but we're going to Kashyyyk anyway. In case you guys didn't know, it's going to be our next stop. It usually is my next stop when I play Knights of the Old Republic after Tatooine. So, Grif wants you to bring him attack glands so he can brew up some Teresian ale to sell to a business associate, in quotation marks. He's promised you a healthy reward if you come through for him. Yeah, Mac is not really counting on that. It's sort of a like, if we need money. You know, Grif is being threatened too, so, you know, we'll see. Mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother. I'm proud of you.
I'm worried about Grif and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about it. He doesn't know
so do
anything
I.
about brewing Teresian ale, and now he's got himself mixed up with the exchange. Sometimes Grif can be so stupid. Part of me just wants to let him get what's coming to him.
Oh, God. You said it, Mission? Let the exchange take care of that slime? You can't turn your back on your own brother? Where is option 3? I don't have time for this. I have time for Mission. I don't care whether I want her to turn her back on her brother. It would be the healthy thing to do in this situation. You said it, let the exchange crucify him? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we won't let the exchange just murder him. That would be kind of a bit too far. Cast him out of your life, sure. Like, where is the middle ground here? I have time for this because you're my party member. So that's not the middle ground. Thanks, game. Thank you for railroading me into being concerned over a guy I'm not really concerned about. Look, Mission, I know he's your brother, and I know neither of us really want to see him come to harm, but Grif, he's in serious trouble right now. He's got some mean people breathing down his neck, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get him out of this. If you walk away now, he may be killed. Are you prepared to live with that?
Why not? He turned his back on me. He abandoned me on Terrace, so maybe I should just leave him high and dry now. Maybe a couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse? They might kill him. I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve that. But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes. Someone has to teach him a lesson.
Whatever happens, Mission, he brought it on himself.
You're right. Grif may be my brother, but he deserted me on Terrace. As far as I'm concerned, that pretty much breaks any bond we had. I'm not gonna worry about Grif anymore. Like you said, he brought this on himself. Besides, he always treated me like garbage. Now it's payback time.
It's a tough decision to make, Mission, but he made his choices too. We'll help him if we can. But whatever happens, happens. Right. So... I guess we're going to be heading back to the cantina now to deal with Pastilla's mother. I think she's had more than enough time to think about it, and maybe seeing the events unfold with Mission and her brother has her thinking about her own fate with her mother. Maybe she doesn't want it to end like that, but we're definitely going to try to have that resolved properly. It's not the most Jedi-ish of responses, but then Telemachus is not the most Jedi-ish of Jedi. So it might not have been the best choice, but it was a choice. Let's go to the cantina. Where the hell is it? Further along, isn't it? It should be right here. This should be the cantina. I think they confused those doors. I'm willing to bet. This actually makes more sense for a swoop office over here. You got a big garage by it, a really big building that you can fly speeders into. This should be the swoop office. That should be the cantina. Because that's where you meet the three Jedi outside of it. I guarantee these two doors were mixed up in the programming. Guarantee it. Anyway, let's go inside now and see if we can resolve this affair with Pastilla's mother. It's gonna be another one for the old quick save, I think. There is Helena. Let's get Pastilla into a better position, I think. Solo mode on. View over here. Solo mode off.
Yeah?
Shin, why don't you come up as well?
Sure.
There. And quick save.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Maybe you should listen to what she has to say, Pastilla.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe one of you should be the first to give the other a break.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you.
That was easy.
I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous occupation.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Pastilla. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Pastilla. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, now, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I'll take care of her. I promise.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. It's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Pastilla. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Very bittersweet ending. Journal entry has been added and experience points received 250. Telemachus fumbles for his wallet as Helena starts proceeding out the door, but she's able to get out before he can get his money out, because the game simply will not let me look after my love interest in this game. It's Pastilla's dying mother, and your character, or at least most people's characters, will care about Pastilla by now in terms of the story, and we're not even allowed to help our love interest out here. Of all the other times where the game is like begging us, please, please give money to poor, suffering people. But no, we can't do something like really chivalrous and offer to pay, like, I don't know, a couple thousand credits or something to ensure that Pastilla and her mother get to see each other again. It's shitty. Like, what were they thinking? So disappointing. But we got the best possible outcome from that after the shit show with Mission and her brother. It's good that Pastilla and her mother are not estranged anymore. They've reconciled. So that's good. Let's talk to Pastilla.
How can I help?
So do you feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
But don't mention it, Pastilla. I'm happy I could help. And you know what? I'm not going to be accepting that. We're going to be losing a bit of money from this. I'm probably going to say like something like 2,000 credits, whatever the cost of a droid would usually be, I guess. The cost of a person or a party member, according to the game, is what we're going to be paying to help Pastilla's mother. I'm not going to stand by like a chump and do nothing. That's not like me. It's not like my character. He would want to help. For now, Pastilla seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Seems she's impressed with us. She's wanting to talk to us now.
How can I help?
Pastilla, I've been meaning to ask you, and this has been bothering me for a while. Why did the Council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
Shit. Okay. Oh, Mission, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for subjecting you to this. Maybe you're right. When I'm around, it feels like you're my destiny.
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction? I knew you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression.
Right.
Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
It just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know, and I don't like it.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come in its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one who thought this was her big addition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I am over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Careful. Remember your self-control.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Complain all you want, but I know you love it.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
It's not like I care about you or anything, Baka. Freaking Pastilla and her denying my undeniable charms. He just can't win. He keeps trying, but he can't win. Pastilla, you have asked Pastilla why the Jedi Council sent the two of you, neither fully trained, on this dangerous mission. Based on her answer, Pastilla either has blind faith in the Council, or she simply prefers to avoid the question. I wonder which it is. Audience, which one is it? Answers in the comments. Alright, well, that concludes our business in the cantina as well, I think. I mean, I could sell some stuff to Junix Nard here. Might as well, while I'm here. Do a bit of selling. In fact, I'm going to check whether this damn thing is recording right now. That'd be awfully embarrassing if it wasn't. Good. Good stuff. I guess it wouldn't really be embarrassing because no one would ever know. It would be highly annoying. I thought that guy's head over there, who I'm selected on right now, was like an item I could have looted on the top of this guy. Anyway.
You again. What is it now?
You got anything for sale, man?
Zarqa Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Yeah. Well, I'm not exactly here for selling and buying Gizka poison, though. I'm going to need to buy that, but I'm going to sell some stuff first. These security spike tunneler things, am I really ever going to use these? Probably not, if I had to guess. They are a consumable, though, so I guess I'll hang on to them. Karth's flight jackets, Special Forces armor, Commander armor, and Trooper armor. Jedi robes, Jedi war robes. I'm going to keep all my robes. As well as those, which we got recently. Master robe. So, the armor situation in the party right now. We're getting one more character. That character is a Jedi, and he's on Kashyyyk. So, what is everybody wearing right now? I don't think I'm going to need Davik's warsuit anymore. That's going to go bye-bye. Definitely, because it's not upgradable either. So that's going. Goodbye. Ashani light armor. I do like the look of this stuff for mission, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use this on her, even so, because we have that upgraded armor again. So no, that's going to go too. Mission's Vibroblade and the prototype Vibroblade we're keeping. These two Vibroblades we are not going to keep because, well, we don't need them. We already have these prototypes anyway, so those can go. A Gamorrean Battle Axe. I've been kind of making the argument that this is the thing that we're using to bash things open. I think that kind of makes sense. I'll hang on to that just for role-playing purposes. It's not worth anything anyway, so it hardly matters. We've got various lightsabers, and I'm going to keep all of those, because you never know when those are coming. We got Basilisk Crystal, these crossguard emitters that I picked up on Dantooine, which I'm keeping just because. Lightsaber parts as well, I'm keeping all of them. I could sell some of these red crystals. We don't need quite so many, and for some reason they've separated themselves here. 10 is the max stack size, perhaps. Again, all the lightsaber crystals, keeping all of that. The Arcanian heavy pistols, we're hanging on to those. I know I'm not going to need this heavy blaster here. Certainly not once I swap T3's weapons and give Mission the Tystal, which I probably should have done by now. So that's going to go bye-bye. Blaster rifles, we'll sell 3 of those. We'll keep 1 on hand just for role-playing purposes. We've got various grenades. Gonna hang on to them all, you never know. With this oral amplifier. Davik's visor, I know we're definitely not going to be using that, so that's going to go as well, since we already sold his armor. The neural and oral bands. I believe Karth is wearing an oral amplifier right now. We're probably going to give him the neural band to bump his will. I'll wait on that. These sonic nullifiers, they look pretty stupid. Those can probably be sold. Yeah, those are going to go. Strength gauntlets, somebody will have need of those. Chani dueling shield, keeping that. A Chani regular shield, keeping that. We've got some more energy shields here. We've got a Sith energy shield. We're keeping all these items. Adrenaline amplifiers, cardio regulators. I believe everybody's wearing, you know, what they should be by now, but I can probably afford to get rid of 1 cardio regulator. Certainly since we have a Verpine cardio regulator, I don't need to keep those around. In fact, yeah, definitely going to sell 1, at least. Nerve amplifying belt, keeping that. These response packages, I don't know who's going to have implants or whether I'm going to need implants at some point. Data pads, keeping all those. All my adrenal stims, all my consumables, my mines, going to keep all of those. We've got an armor reinforcements. We got to offload those desert raid plates at the hunting office, and whoops. Durasteel bonding alloy we're keeping, obviously. The hair trigger, the mesh underlay. Racing bonds got to be sold at Savam 10s. The scope vibration cells. The droid light plating type 1. I'm pretty sure both the droids have better stuff than this, so all of these are going to go bye-bye. Motion sensors type 1, we'll see. Medium plating, we'll see. Depends what T3 has on. Awareness +2. We'll see. Advanced targeting computer, keeping hold of that. Energy shields, again, those are droid items, and the shield disruptor, I think we'll keep that as well. So we got, you know, 17,000 credits thereabouts. It'll be more like 15,000. That kind of, all that stuff that we just sold will have made up for the money that's going to go towards Bastilla's mother. Because she doesn't have a lot of money, but we certainly do. We want to provide. Gotta provide for Bay. Anyway, those stabilizer gauntlets, I would like to buy those at some point. I might buy them. Again, I'm gonna have to go through all the stores again and see if there's anything that I want to pick up for party members. It's not going to be in this episode, though. This episode is going to be coming to a close pretty soon. In fact, I'm going to pause the recording right now and just see if there's anything else I have left to do. I shall be right back. Alright, folks, I took a look at my journal, and it seems that just about the only thing we have left to do is buy some Gizka poison to take care of the Gizka problem on our ship. In addition, I remembered in between episodes, between last and now, that we had a problem with the food going missing on our ship when we first went to Yavin, and that completely slipped my mind. I'm going to have to investigate that somehow, and see what that's all about next episode. Between the two recordings, between when I stopped and now, I also kind of did some basic inventory jumbling on our characters here. I gave myself an Echani armband, I think. I might have already given myself that, I'm not sure. And I also added, I gave Pastilla this Echani dueling shield and a regular Echani shield. And I gave Mission a Sith energy shield and a Mandalorian melee shield, which I think I took off Pastilla or somebody else. And I also upgraded her gun with the Zabrak Tystal Mark III. So now we have 2 Arcanian heavy pistols that we can give to T3, probably. Or Karth, maybe. I have not decided yet. Probably T3, though. I'll probably keep Mission with the heavy, and we'll keep Karth with his 2 upgraded pistols. So, but I think that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I thank you so much for watching. It was quite a long session of recording. I'm happy to say we're getting off of Tatooine pretty damn soon. Heading for Kashyyyk, and all that good stuff in between.
Yes.
You know, next session, and now I'm going to be shopping around Tatooine as well to try and probably taking a trip back to Dantooine. Then we'll probably do the shopping around Tatooine first. I think I might try and repair HK's memory as well a little bit. All this will be on camera, most likely. I'm going to update you with any gear that I buy, as well as I'm forgetting something now. As well as go back to Dantooine at some point to probably pick up that Tita's band and maybe that CNS strength and, amplifier, though. That still is a lot of money to spend on that amplifier, though I don't think we're going to be needing money for for practically anything else plot-related. So, we'll see. Thanks again for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed the recording. I'll see you next time.